Hi guys, it's Angelia. How's everybody doing? I accidentally bumped you right when I stopped. But you're going to be crooked because I actually moved the table again where you're kind of going downhill. But the sun was right behind me and I am not going to fight that sun right now. But anyway, I wanted to get up here and show you guys the square and how it turned out. And it turned out really pretty, but it is absolutely gorgeous here again today. And I am so grateful that I'm able to come out here and take advantage of this. I think I took advantage of it a little too much today because I was actually thinking of doing the video this morning, and because I felt pretty good. I came outside and did some yard work. Well, mostly in the garden, trying to get things cleared out of there to where we can do what we need to do to prepare the garden for next year, and a few other things, and I think I overdid it. So now I'm tired, and I'm at that point where I kind of forget things. So you'll have to forgive me. Hubby, he came home when he got home from work. He came over and he helped me do a lot of it. So I'm blessed that he did that. So, but anyway, before I get started, also to show you the guys the square, I just want to let you know that I took my friend the amigurumis yesterday, and I stopped on the way and I picked up a bag, and I ended up not getting a bag big enough, but I was able to get them in there. I kind of wanted it big enough where I didn't have to stack them almost on top of each other. But I got a bag and I put them down in there, and I walked in there and I seen her, because at first I was like, is she not here? But I knew she was going to be there somewhere. And there she was, and I hollered at her, and she came over there, and she absolutely loved them. And so I was so glad. I was kind of thinking, what if she don't like these? But she absolutely loved them. And I forgot to ask her if, I'm pretty sure she does crochet, but she doesn't make the animals. I think it's just hats, and I forgot, maybe scarves or something. I'll have to ask her again. Like I said, I completely forgot, because yeah, she was really thrilled with both of them, and so I didn't really think to ask her which one she liked the best, but she really liked it. So I explained to her that the first one was a combo, and the other one I told her I did it out of a book. And so, but anyway, I'm glad that she really liked them. So it was truly a blessing to make those for her and for her little girl. So anyway, so now I want to show you guys, and I just want to say thank you for all the sweet comments you guys said about it too. Y'all are just too sweet. And I appreciated those so much. That was so sweet of you guys. But anyway, the square. Okay, for those of you that are new, because I do have some new friends up here, and welcome here to the chaotic place, I guess you could say, because you're going to hear all kinds of noises at time. I got some farm animals. You'll hear a lot of the chickens and the roosters, and they always got competition between each other. And then I've got dogs, and I've got a cat, and I don't know where he is. Thinking of him, last time I saw him, speaking of little Sly, he was with me this morning when I had my breakfast out on the porch, and I kept watching him, and I thought, what is he doing? And the next thing I know, there was a squirrel hanging down, a red squirrel hanging down into a feeder, and he would not take his eyes off of it. And it's a great big old red squirrel. He's big, and he's been here for, since, they come around and everything. And I thought, I ain't letting you get my squirrel. Yeah, I think, what did I name him? I don't even remember. I think I named him Red. I got a chicken named Red too. But anyway, I yelled at him, and he wouldn't listen to me, and so all I have to do is tell my Sonny, he's not listening, go see what he's doing, and she'll go down there and she'll stand right beside him. It is the funniest thing. And so he didn't like that at all because the squirrel took off and he just turned around. I said, get up here on this porch. So he turned around, he got up there on the porch. But like I said, I don't know where he's at now unless he's got a girlfriend somewhere. But anyway, you're going to hear all kinds of noises out here along with the nature sound, which I absolutely love. And I actually got a little yellow jacket there on the table, so I might have to pause you if he gets a little too friendly. But anyway, what we're doing here is I am working on a Scrappy ice cream, granny ice cream blanket. A granny square is what I'm trying to say. And I was wanting to make something to cover that old office chair that I have in my craft room. And so I'm technically going to put all that out there probably when I know it's still summer, but you know, I'm ready for fall. And so I'm going to probably just put it in there like maybe, you know, Lord willing, next year, you know, during summer is what I'm trying to say, and just kind of decorate an ice cream theme in there. And so I thought it'd be really cute to make an ice cream blanket. And I found this square that I absolutely love because she's got a whole blanket full of like bake shop. It sounds like I'm saying bake shop. Bake shop things. And she had this one and I really, really liked it because it just looked really easy enough to make. You know, it didn't show all the stuff on the back because I've never covered the back of a crochet blanket, but I need to learn. And so I went and I looked at the tutorial and the pattern, and I'm not going to tell you that it wasn't a struggle for me in the beginning, because it was. And I'm one of those ones, I like it for whenever they tell you where to put the stitch and how many's in the row and stuff like that. I'm spoiled to that, I guess. But, you know, no big deal. I've got it memorized now. And so I figured it out, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. And I have hot glued some stuff on there too. And so I wasn't going to do it, but then I thought, you know, it's just mine. I'm just going to throw it on the back of that chair, and hopefully one day one of the grands will want it or something. So that's where it's going to sit. But anyway, let's show you what it looks like. And now this is a free pattern on her blog, and there is a video, and it's by, I forgot to say who it was, Sewrella, I think that's how you say it. And like I said, it's free on her blog, and she has a video tutorial on how to make this square here. So anyway, now yesterday, and actually I messed up, because it goes to show you I was extremely tired. I actually started off last night. I had my square there, and knowing, you know, this was the first one, and then this was the two colors that he put in the bag for us. Well, I don't know what I was thinking, so I ended up making the ice cream solid red, and I made, you know, and I did the cone, and I got it all done, and I went, okay, now I got to do the background. And then I grabbed this other one for some reason, I don't know why, and I thought, no, I messed up. So I had to start all over again. No big deal. So anyway, I guess if he decides to pick one for the red to be the ice cream, hey, I already got it made up. I just won't know. I just won't let him know, though. So that's cheating, ain't it? But anyway, this is how it turned out. Now, I am using a 5mm hook, and I just seen Sly. He's over there somewhere. But anyway, I am using a 5mm hook, and I ended up going in and using the light purple for the cherry on the top, and I think it turned out really, really pretty. I love that. And now the yarn that I'm using for going around it all, and I'm actually using the sewing method, and Jayda Institches has got a video tutorial on it if you'd like to, you know, maybe sew you one, because it really, I love how it works. You know, usually I do single crochet, and so, but I decided I wanted to do the sewing because I really love doing that. And so, but anyway, this is that Red Heart Super Saver speckled yarn that they just came out with, and I absolutely love. And when I was at Walmart, I looked to see if they had any more of the blue, and they didn't. They got the pink and the white, and then that navy blue. I think that was it, wasn't it, guys? Pink, white, oh, and red. I hear the deer back there. And so, what was I saying? Oh, they didn't have the blue. I'd like to give me a couple more of that because it's really pretty. But anyhow, that's what I'm doing around the border of each one. And I think it really looks pretty. And now this was just that mainstay red, bonbon red heart super saver, and a scrap ball, which I'm pretty sure that is the mainstay brown that they have at Walmart. And then, like I mentioned, now this one, because I was too tired to get up and turn on my hot glue gun, I did actually sew uh, this one on the back. Now that's what it looks like on the back. This one, I didn't. I cheated and I hot glued it down together. But basically the only parts you have to sew when you do it is just the ice cream to the cone. And then that's it. And then when you join the granny square, you just, as she says in her pattern, you make sure that in the middle of that, I know my phone probably won't focus, but in the middle of that cinch circle, the stitch up at the top, you're going to line up your first cluster of double crochets right there. So then what I do, and then you're going to skip 3 and go into the 4th one. So I just count back and say, yeah, that's one, and this is where I start right there. So that's what I do. And you just join on to the ice cream to make your granny square, and I really enjoy that. And then you just sew in your ends, when you're done. But this one I sewed together because I just didn't want to get up and do it. And then I actually made the cherry this morning. And then I hot glued it on. Because I have been sewing, crocheting this down as I went. But there was times when it didn't just hit in the right spot. So I just hot glued it down. No big deal to me. I think it looks really good on the back like that. And like I said, I'd love to make some of those blankets where, they got all the different appliques and all that. And I just need to learn how to sew a back on. If any of you guys have ever done that, please let me know down below. That way you can direct me to a video. Yeah, because I'm a visual person. I got to have a video to see how they do it. I'd really like to know. But anyway, that's what we got there. That's what we pulled out of the old bag yesterday. And what he did, I got ahead of myself. What he does, my hubby, I asked him if he'd go into my craft room and pick out some yarn, which could be a brand new skein or a scrap ball or a scrap skein. I don't care because, some of that's been sitting up there for a couple of years and I've never used it. And then I just say, now's a good time. And then now that I use it, I'll probably be thinking I should have saved that, but nah. Because I'm going to let you know, Scrappy is my favorite. I absolutely love Scrappy projects. And so then he puts it in this bag. I'll set it down here. And then it's a surprise to me and to you guys. And I have, like I said, a million trillion times, I have so much fun doing this. Because it is absolutely fun and a surprise to see what he puts in there. And I think he's doing a really good job. And I told him what you guys said, and he said thanks. And so, and I did ask him about that one. I said, did you do that on purpose? I don't have it out here with me. It's the other top half. And hubby's hollering for the chicks, I think. You need something? Okay. Anyway, I thought maybe he was hollering for me. I asked him, I said, do you notice that one ice cream is the same color as that? What it was? I don't even remember what it was. He goes, oh, yeah. Well, you want me to change it? No, don't change it. I love it just the way it is. But anyway, I asked him if he did it on purpose, and he said he didn't. So he probably had his mind on something else. But anyhow, now I done lost my tracker. Anyway, it is a lot of fun. So that is Jekyll back there for those of you that are new. So he's always got a lot to say. I'm surprised his little friend hadn't fired off coming back at him. I need to insert this picture and show you guys what they were doing earlier. They were dusting in this one that I used to have like a little vegetable thing, but I took the fence down because I'm actually going to try to downsize for next year because, the way I've been feeling and stuff. And I just don't want all the extra work on top of everything that I've created. And it's going to be hard because I mean, I'm not giving up on my stuff, but there's just a lot of things that I just don't feel like dealing with anymore like I used to. So, yeah, I'm downsizing. But anyway, I got a picture of them inside of it dusting it. It was the cutest thing. And if I can remember, I will insert it. And if I don't do it in this one, I'll do it in another one. I promise. You might have to remind me, though. All right, guys, let's see if I can pull this out of here. Yeah, 2 skeins. Let's see if I can do this, because I hope they're not mixed in together. I'm going to pull one out and see if any's hanging out of that other one. Actually, I'll just do it like that and I won't look down. All right. What color did he put in there for us today, guys? Oh, this is that, I've used this already to make I think some ice cream. I'm not sure. Okay, I'm looking down, but I didn't see nothing. Now, this is going to be for the background. And this is that one they called ice cream from Line Brand. And I think it's a 4-weight, but it's definitely a thin 4-weight, you know, as I've mentioned before. Because, you know, I know to work up a granny square, the same as this one here, there's definitely a difference. But it works, so. Because I actually thought I was going to have to add a couple of rows. So I have made this before with a granny square. Either this one or there's another couple of colors. But anyway, that's going to be so pretty. So now we're going to see what color he put in there for the ice cream. And I just don't remember what colors that we had above. So, but I think I showed it like 2 videos ago where I was showing the blanket. I don't remember. All right, let's see what we have for the ice cream. See if I can pull this out. I'm struggling, but it's coming. All right, guys, what color did he put in there this time? Oh, he put white. I think this will be the first white one, the ice cream, vanilla. Or I'm sure there's probably a coconut sherbet or something. I don't know. And I love this. I've used this. This is anti-peel acrylic yarn. It's white, and it's the mainstay. And I love how it works up. It's really, really soft. And it just glides on the hook real easy. So that's going to be really pretty with that as a background. That'll really pop. And then this time I will be using this color of a cone, because I've been putting at least one of the darker one in each row. So that's going to be really pretty up against that. So hopefully, Lord willing, and I feel like it, I'll go in there tonight and work on this. That way I can get out here in the morning. Hopefully it'll be nice like it has been, and do a video. And this time do it first. I don't even know. It depends on how I feel as far as doing any yard work tomorrow. If I feel like I do now, I doubt it. So I know I need to take it easy, don't I? It's kind of hard though when you haven't had that energy for a long time, and then when you finally get it, it's like I go full bore. And yeah, it gets frustrating. So, but I know in time, eventually, we'll find out what's going on. But anyhow, and I do appreciate you guys, all your prayers and everything. You don't know how much that means to me. I really do. Anyhow, I guess I'm going to hop off of here, and it's that time of day. I'm sure it's getting close to about 6:30, something like that, where hubby's, we need to do the chores because he's got to go to work in the morning, and we try to get everything done and get in the house at a decent time where we can have our supper, and he can kind of unwind a little bit before we go to bed. Hear my neighbor mowing now. That's something else I need to do, but we got a riding lawnmower I can use on what needs to be done anyway. I do like to push, mow, because it is good exercise, but not right now. But anyway, I don't know if the deer came back. They were kind of mad at me. They've been out venturing around all over the place back here. They've been that and the squirrels, and I guess going and looking for acorns and stuff. And it's that time of year, you know, it's getting to be fall, and they do a lot of that. And you know, and I enjoy seeing it. I do. This is my favorite time of the year and my favorite time of the day right here. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna hop off here and quit rambling, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful, blessed day, and I will be chatting to you guys real soon.